fucking bounce it.
Hey, what is going on everybody? My name's Ashley and welcome to another episode in my Bristol Rovers Youth Team Career Mode. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to check out any social media links or links to previous episodes, they'll be down in the description below. So we can jump straight on into the action. We're going to be going up against Newport County away from home and hoping to pick up a good result and keep on our good form. Then Josh Onoma swings in a free kick. His free kick is well saved by the keeper and the defender manages to clear it away, keeping the scores at 0-0. My opponent then gets straight back at us. So nice work here, swinging a ball. It eventually finds the head of his player. He nods it down. They play it back out, trying to create some space behind my defence, and then play it back in, and the shot is well saved by the keeper, keeping the scores level, and we continue on. And then my opponent gets another opportunity, finding loads of space in the wide area. He's going to swing in an early cross. The header's good, comes back off the bar, and he smashes it on the volley to make it 1-0. But before we can go into the half-time break, we get an opportunity here. Some nice work by Lewis in the wide area, breaking through the defenders, finding space to get inside, and eventually putting the ball into the back of the net, making it 1-1. Us on level terms going into the half-time interval. So we're going to make some changes here, bring on Armstrong for Kennedy, and also replace Rossiter with Ledson, and move on into second half. And the second half starts off well for us as we get an opportunity. Maitland-Niles manages to weave his way through the defence. Then going to play a lovely low cross towards Armstrong. Armstrong manages to get on target, but our player gets in an offside position for the rebound. So we move on anyway and look for another opportunity. Loftus-Cheek this time picking up the ball, using his height and strength to get inside the defenders, plays it back to Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles dives inside, plays it across to Armstrong, and this time he manages to finish, making it 2-1. But we weren't done there. We wanted to try and get on the score sheet once more. Maitland-Niles again causing havoc, getting inside the box. I thought that was a foul, but it's cleared out, but only half cleared as we do win it back with Loftus-Cheek. We play it off to Ledson. Ledson plays it in and has a shot well saved by the keeper, and Lewis fails to capitalise on the rebound. And then we play Armstrong through one more time. He gets an opportunity to cut back on defenders, tries to put it inside the keeper and only manages to strike the post, and the scores managed to stay at 2-1, which was a good result. Disappointed not to continue and get more, but what can you do? We're going to move on into some training now, and as you can see, decent across the board. More getting an upgrade to a 61 rating, which is decent. So we're going to move on into a Johnston Paints trophy match, which isn't something that I'm too bothered about, but the board have asked for a last 32 finish, so if we don't get it in this competition, it's going to be a struggle. So we're going to move on into the game against York City and hoping to pick up a result. And it starts off with York on the attack, being the dominant force, looking to find areas to get through our defence, and Thompson picks up the ball here. He crosses it in and Sinclair volleys it, and it deflects off our defender going into the back of the net to make it 1-0. And that was the only action of the first half, so we got through into midway into the second half as well with no action, so I decided to go for a more attacking formation, moving to a 3-4-1-2 and playing three at the back. The change of emphasis really had an instant impact, with York City actually getting more space to create chances, and they get an easy one there which the keeper manages to deal with. But we continued to try and push forward and use the more attacking influence in the game to create opportunities. See some nice work by Armstrong, looking to get inside the defenders with his fresh legs and forcing a brilliant save from the keeper. With three at the back, York were really finding space to get in behind us, and a nice ball here in the wide area, picking some space. He plays it inside, and our defence is poor, giving the ball away, and they manage to get back into the area and make it 2-0, giving us a real uphill struggle. But some nice work here by Armstrong, playing it into Baker. Baker looks to take it wide, cuts it inside the defender, plays it back to Armstrong. Armstrong finds space in behind the defenders, cuts back and manages to put into the back of net, making it 2-1, giving us a lifeline. But York City came back at us again, finding space in that wide area with no fullbacks on the pitch. They get inside the defenders and have another shot well saved by the keeper, who manages to palm it away, which comes to nothing, and that was how the game did finish. So we end up losing 2-1, which was disappointing, but we needed to go for it anyway. So we're going to move on anyway into our final game of the episode, where we're going to be coming up against Hartlepool and hoping for a decent result. But after that game, we played the strongest possible team that we could, which was well, what I thought was our strongest possible team. So we moved straight on into the game, and Hartlepool were straight at us out the blocks very, very quickly, playing the ball around very nicely. Barcelona-esque, picking up the ball with Woods here, forcing a great save from the keeper, and I'm lucky there not to put the rebound in. But they get another opportunity here, pushing forward once again, dominating the play, trying to find spaces in behind the defence, passing the ball around like nobody's business, and eventually smashing it in the back of the net, giving them a 1-0 lead. And they continued to dominate the game, always constantly pushing at us and not giving us any time on the ball, and make it 2-0 just before half time. But it's not close enough to half time not to concede another goal when they get another opportunity here right on the stroke of half time to play a crossing, and they finish it at the near post, making it 3-0. We move on into the second half now, and I was really kind of back to the wall trying to find a way to get a goal to get back in the game, and they just kept on coming at us, pushing us, and luckily our keeper makes a brilliant save there. But again, they keep coming at us. It was just a wave of yellow throughout the game, and then in the 90th minute they get another opportunity, head it into the back of the net, making it 4-0 and completing the rout. And that was how the game did end. So we end up losing 4-0, which was extremely disappointing and very, very bad game. But we move on into some training now, and as you can see, it was a good performance from Holgate, getting that upgrade to that 63 rated. We're going to move on now, and in the next episode we'll be going up against Luton Town. Until then, my name's Ashy, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.